Yoru should be meta on a map, and I'm sick of pretending that he shouldn't be. That's right, I've entered my Yoru Joker arc. The map in question is Pearl, and the reason for this is that Yoru normally is pretty bad on the defensive side, doesn't give you that much, but on Pearl that is not the case, because Yoru is the only agent who can efficiently play down B long and aggressively take control, whether it be behind this kind of box here, even grabbing an ult orb potentially, you know, or playing like back here in this little cubby, or even behind the big pillar here, and get out very efficiently with just one ability and get back to safety. And with this particular setup as well, where before the round starts, you can come here in between where the kind of two floors meet, and what you're going to aim at is, you see this little line here that comes down. Just put your crosshair ever so slightly to the left of it, and then just send a gate crash out like so. And with this gate crash, what you can do, and this will be very, very good for your rank games where, you know, kind of 5-stack rushing is going to be a bit more prevalent, I would say, is you can come and play aggressively in here towards the cubby or behind the pillar, or if you haven't heard anything, you know, start to get a bit maybe more aggressive and start exploring and pushing up a bit. And if your teammates start saying, yep, they're over towards A, you can TP, and look at where we are. We have rotated across the entire map, and Pearl, you know, normally takes quite a while to rotate, and now we're here helping out. And if we need to TP back at any point, that's pretty easy. All we got to do is just miss this pillar just here, send a gate crash out towards the right hand side of it, and this will go back towards B heaven just there as well for us. So if at any point we need to come back towards B, we can do that pretty efficiently as well. Obviously make sure that you don't completely take your eyes off B, that someone on your team, whether it be Sentinel, utility, or whatever, is still watching out to see if anyone does come down B long, but you can very quickly rotate to A if needed. But there is one pro team who has heard of the gospel of Yoru, and it is Evil Geniuses, the kind of villains of the scene right now, because yesterday in their game vs EDG, they did play Yoru here on Pearl, and they were using this exact setup that I just showed you for a lot of their defensive rounds, where Ethan is going to be in here towards B long. He's actually going to use a fake clone up here, and you can see that the gate crash is already on its way over towards A as well, and they use this setup, and this is the round where they actually find a kill from this setup with Ethan being in here. But there was a lot of other rounds as well where Ethan would just get a ton of control, basically confirm that this B long was clear for them, and then, you know, be able to rotate over, and, you know, whether it was someone else comes up and push on B, or they have Sentinel utility there, it just gave them a lot of control of the map on this defensive side. And in this round, you'll see Ethan take full advantage of the Yoru.
Buy round, we're seeing
pretty much
round 6, or
yeah.
buy versus buy.
Yeah, very extended until we've seen this even enough purchase. Obviously, yes, the operator is in play, and Demon 1 in a position to use it. Now, dog there, going to be dealt with actually by him, and the fallback, he has support. Busio backfills the space, shock dart to come in, but EDG get a good read of where these positions are. Quick rotation from Com, I think he's read this. Ult, yeah, they're almost funneled in there. Does he catch anyone? Yes, he does. Punish. No, doesn't quite catch him with a quick TP from How Long. He keeps his life. But a second look now from EDG. The rest of the map, and here's the position that Ethan can do wonders in.
Does have his TP set up, but it's a long ways away. He has no second opportunity.
There's no second player. Oh, maybe you don't need it. Ethan's out. But they got to get a move on. That B site is very vulnerable. Now, gonna have Demon 1 there.
The lockdowns trade off here, potentially.
Looks like they're leaning towards it.
You should run.
There's one.
They do, yeah, look on the X-ray.
They're playing ahead of this though, Demon 1. This is terrifying, and actually Ethan's committed. He's sticking around on this. He's found a pocket to play in, and he's found the punish! How Long goes down! Chichu, are you serious? You fancy it? Okay, he's cleared. Not bad. But the lockdown, the lockdown, the lockdown! Smoggy, stand and face them! There was no escape. Kangaroos behind them. And Jorgamo reads it! No room for mischief this time for 3G.
And on the defensive side, EG basically used that setup and slight variations of it to get a ton of value from their Yoru. But if we come to the attacking side now, we'll see other ways that they found value as well. We'll start here with round number 16, which was really a crucial round in this game, the kind of first full gun round for both sides in this half. And what we're going to see in this one is the value of the Yoru ult, which particularly if you are playing in a coordinated setting, whether it's, you know, you have a good team in a solo queue stack, or more likely you're playing with a duo or a triple stack or whatever it is, or maybe in a 5-man stack, Yoru can find a lot of value for you with with the ult, because he can basically just give you perfect information of where people are. And we'll see here they start to pressure towards B, and they're actually going to send out the Yoru clone just here, and they actually use the little fake Astra Star as the Yoru clone is coming across, just to make it seem like something might be going on. They eventually shoot the EDG, and obviously reveal that it is the clone. Now what they do as well, that they come back towards A, and they're going to go for this A split, but they keep a Yoru gate crash just here, just in case anyone's pushed up. They send a little fake Yoru TP there, maybe to just keep them interested in case anyone has pushed behind this space just now. But what you're going to see is this is a pretty simple round, right? Again, they come back and re-clear A main. They're going to come and get the ult orb here for Ethan, and then he's just going to ult in. And they've managed to push EDG pretty far back, as you can see here. In goes the ult, and now what you're going to see is quite important, as obviously he's going to reveal where all these players are. But what's going to be crucial to this round is Boostio has managed to sneak in onto the site here from short. What he's going to do is kind of genius. He's going to wait for Ethan to come into this smoke that's back here, and just wait to see is anyone there, right? And he manages to get a kill from it, because Ethan goes in the smoke, says, yeah, there's someone there. Boostio gets a kill from it. They then do this exact same trick again. The problem is the timing is just slightly off on the second time, so QQ has managed to able to get into the smoke and actually manages to kill Boostio. But then you're going to see Ethan does well here to get back into a safe position here out of his ult and create a nice crossfire with Demon 1, and that manages to win EG the round.
See what's going on here. Can he find any more? He's showing them where they're at. Boostio going to connect with the first. Kang's gone down, but Chichu still be trying to hold on. Lovely! Up and over from Haodong. Catches Jorgamo. Come battling it out of the side. Brutality at its most. Leaving Demon 1 and Ethan with it all to do. Good crossfire. Great positioning. Better shots. And now the 1v1. Look at the HP on Smoggy. He's down to 17. A stiff breeze might make him fall over. Can he force Ethan away? Oh, that's a little rough here. Oh, and Ethan's got him. It's going to be so close to 12 now. 11 for EG.
If we come to the very next round here, what we're going to see is a fight over A main. And this was a really good call from EG. This actually after a timeout from Edward. And what they've got here is, because Kang is one off his knives and they don't have enough money to buy, EG know that it's likely we are going to see them try and fight for this ult orb, get those knives online, and, you know, hope to win with that win condition. But they're not going to let that happen. And what we're going to see here is an early fight towards this. You're going to see the flash come out from EDG just there, but you get this Jett smoke. Right, so Haodong's TP'd across on the Omen. We've got this little Sky Flash. You got Kang running up here as well. But you get this Jett smoke. And what's going to happen is we're going to get the Gate Crash actually coming back here as well. We're going to get a Yoru Flash kind of on the other side of this Jett smoke, which blinds all the EDG players, but not obviously the EG players. Sorry, it's a bit confusing. What's going to happen is Demon 1 is going to come and kill Haodong here. Then the Yoru is going to TP behind and manage to kill nobody. Then Kang ends up in a pincer in the middle of them. It's really, really good. And the synergy between Jett and Yoru is not finished there.
Go in. Demon 1, first challenger, flashed up, found, taken down. Follow up for Ethan. He's got them all dead.
Watch how the rest of this round plays out. It's not going to be that consequential to this round, but I just wanted to show it because I think it's interesting. Is we get this Yoru gate crash on A. And obviously, with a lot of Yoru gate crashes on the attack side, the big worry is going to be that you're just going to TP into, you know, straight into your opponents, and they're just going to kill you as soon as you TP, right? But this is a pretty safe TP, right? This is probably about as safe as it gets on this site. You're pretty safe from anyone who isn't, like, tucked close in this corner. So as long as you know that kind of the very close site isn't occupied with an opponent, this is going to be a very safe TP. And that's going to be very good for you. But also, I want you to watch what they do next as well. Because what they do next, I think, is quite interesting here at EG. And it doesn't have any major impact on this round. But it's this smoke here, right? So this smoke just comes and blooms just there. And you can see Demon 1 here dashing in as well. But what's important about this smoke is that when this smoke blooms, it means that when this noise of the TP goes off, again, your Yoru isn't going to be that vulnerable because they're going to be hidden with inside the smoke, right? So this could be a fake, it could be real, but the smoke is there to just make it so that your Yoru, when they TP in, isn't super vulnerable to whatever is about to happen, and they just have that bit of extra cover for them, and that helps your Yoru, obviously. And again, you get that nice bit of synergy, and EG, of course, are able to close out the 5v2.
If you look at the ult progress, I feel like that might just be the nail in the coffin. Smoggy and Chichi, though, do have rifles.
Boostio's got a lockdown if they even get pressured, feel that stress coming through, and Demon 1's hungry. Gonna go to bed hungry this round at least, but still, it's only Smoggy with 4 to clear. And not a lot of time to do it. You can already hear the stall coming out, that utility they can burn through.
Still a star there as well.
It's just horrific scenes here for EDG. Nothing going their way. That early fight truly determining the outcome. 12 for EG on the verge here.
But the ability to surprise is there for the Yoru as well, and go deep if we need the Yoru to, as we'll see here in round number 18. Because this is just going to be a pretty straight B hit. You can see the gate crash coming out here. They send out the drone, they put down this smoke just here as well, and they clear out the early part of B, right? And they get this control, and they're just going to go for a pretty simple play here. Put the Killjoy lockdown in and take the site. Now, we're going to get a Killjoy lockdown from EDG as well. There at the back site, and you see that. But now we're going to get the Silver ult to come and destroy that lockdown. And now we get our second gate crash. And this is where, you know, the Yoru can come in for that surprise factor as well. You get deep into the site. And what's going to happen here is Demon 1 is going to die on the Jett. Okay, he's going to dash across here, but he's going to die. I think he actually dies at the turret here. And, you know, normally in most other comps, that would mean, okay, there's one guy planting the spike. This Jett is dead. No one is backside. We're good, right? And you'll see, it's almost like EDG automatically go, well, their Jett's dead. No one's backside. We're good. But Ethan, of course, with the TP has managed to get very deep. He's going to clear this out, end up in this angle, and he's just going to hold down Mouse 1 across here and manage to get 3 kills. And then ultimately, EG are going to win the game. And Yoru comes out on top again, because Yoru in pro games, the win rate is unreal. Of course, it's a small sample size, but he does win quite often.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Plants in, see who's going to come down. They know it's on this site, but that's big. Smoggy in unison with Kankan going to take him down. Ethan! The 3 kills back to back has brought it down to a 2v2. The hero that EG needed in this round, but EDG needs so much more. Can they find these final 2? Can they get towards that spike? Smoke goes in and a tap on it. Smoggy, you've got to win these fights. Com, drawn in, considering it, tempted into it. Jorgo's got Smoggy. It's all down to Howdong in a 1v2 with 7 bullets. And right now, EG, they've absolutely crushed EDG. The villains have had their day. They back up all the words. They back up all the talk. And they take it in a 2-1.